Hi loves, welcome to my channel. I'm Dina and I thought I would come on today to share a die. Now I shared this die in a previous video with my grandson. You guys, I want to say thank you so very much for anyone who viewed that video. My grandson just came up to me one day and said, "Nani, can we make a video?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And I went in my room and I was trying to figure out what could I do. And I had just ended up ordering this video after watching Betty's video on a card that she had made for her daughter. Well, it wasn't a card. She ended up making a bunch of these little ice cream cones and then she put them in a box. So I guess it's similar to a card. And so when I watched Betty's video, I did link it in the video before, and like I said, I wanted to say thank you so very much. He was so excited. It was like even before I uploaded the video, he was like, Nani, how many views do we have?" And you guys, I'm telling you, he just graduated from kindergarten last month. So it was just, I mean, I'm just like amazed by how much these little ones know about views and everything. So I wanted to come on really quick because I had this really cute idea and I wanted to say thank you. So I ended up ordering this from Amazon, okay, this big die, which I shared. So this is one of my hauls that I recently did, and I actually have some other things I'd like to share later on. So I went ahead and cut it out. And you can just use regular paper if you want to. But the twist that I did is I was watching Carol's video a long time ago. This is a video from long ago. And she had shared a waffle embossing folder. This happens to be a Cricut Cuttlebug embossing folder. And so she did a waffle print on some of her items. So I ended up purchasing this. And it was kind of hard to find. I did end up finding it on eBay. So I wanted to share that I ended up doing a waffle pattern for a waffle cone. And so I wanted to just show you really quick how I put it together, which, you know, some of you might have saw the video with my grandson, some of you might not, but for those of you that didn't see it, I will go over this one more time. But so I wanted to share, I ended up cutting it out on regular paper first, because once you look at the waffle pattern, once you put it through the die cut, it doesn't really emboss let's just say the score lines aren't very evident. So what I did is I went ahead and used this as a pattern. So let me show you really quick what I ended up doing. Sorry, let me move these out of the way. Okay, so what I did is I got one of the pattern pieces, put the other piece inside of it like this. Sorry, it's hard to see on my camera. Let me see. That one was not cut right. Sorry. Now I know why I had it just sitting there. Okay, so I just went ahead and matched it up, and then I just folded it on the lines that you see so that I can actually score it myself with the pattern that I had already cut out. And we will find out together if this actually works, because I went ahead and scored these pieces that I just moved out of the way, but I did not glue them together. So see, you have your score lines, okay? Alrighty, so it's a really cute die, and I will say it is a small die, okay? You can fit, you know, some small little candies inside there. You can fit some small little candies inside there. You can roll up some money and gift some money, or you can roll up, like, you know, I mean, you can do all kinds of increments. You can roll up ones, you can roll up some fives, you can roll up 20s, so you can fill it up with some, you know, lots of dough. So this is what I ended up doing. Let's just move that to the side. I'll put that there so you can see it. Okay, So what I ended up, let's go ahead and glue this. Just using some Barely Art Glue. Or Barely Art Glue. And, ooh, another thing I wanted to share, I completely forgot about. Okay, so when I folded these, the reason why it was hard to come out was because when you're trying to get that one corner inside there, which you can see is kind of messed up because of the glue, the way I glued it, but it is really hard to get a sturdy point inside there. So what I ended up figuring out later on is just get rid of some of this weight and just barely cut the corners like this. I know it doesn't call for it on the die, but I think it's just an added precaution to make it glue better. Okay. And it just helps. And I'll say too, one of the reasons, oh, you can see I already cut these ones. One of the reasons why I don't really do videos, you know, tutorials, is because a lot of times I am just not sure which direction I'm going to go in, and it takes me a long time to figure out what I want to do. So this one's pretty simple, so that's why I'm going with this one. So you definitely want to fold it in. This is just to give the side thickness. Okay, so you fold that one first. I did not bring my bone folder. When I don't have my bone folder, a lot of times I'll find something else that will help. And I did put a piece of paper underneath here just to take the glare from my glass on the table so it won't reflect from the light. Okay, so like that. So you have that part done already. And then this little piece right here, and I might have did it wrong already now that I'm thinking about it. I think this piece was supposed to fold over. It was. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this inside here. I think they were all supposed to fold over now that I look at it. Okay. That's one thing. Sometimes when you mess up, don't always toss your thing out, your project out, because there's always ways to figure out how to fix it. And plus I did this a little bit ago, so of course I don't remember exactly how I did it. I think I was, you can see that I was like, what do you call it, a helicopter mom? I was trying to be like a helicopter nanny when I was working with my grandson. He tends to know a lot more than I think sometimes, but I figure because he's so young, I forget that he's like a little sponge and he just picks up so much so fast. Okay, oops, let me do this side right here. Get that, oh, there it goes. Just does not want to go. Okay, got it. Okay, so see, not too bad. Okay, and I will say I did not use 110-pound cardstock. I would suggest to use 110-pound cardstock, and the reason being I did not is because I do not have 110-pound cardstock in this particular color. So I did not use 110. But I would suggest if you have it, please use it. Definitely use it. Okay, so there you go. You have the bottom. Okay, and we will now do the top. Like this. You just want to make sure, like as always, match up your edges. For whatever reason, that's just not... Okay, so one thing I'm learning right now is that with the waffle cone, because you did emboss it, you're not going to have totally straight edges on here because of the indentions. So you're probably going to have to just work a little harder to pressing it together. Yeah, just a little harder at pressing it together. You want to make sure you get that point right there. Okay. Then the edges. Let's do the edges real quick. And then I did end up cutting out a couple pieces so that we can go ahead and decorate it really quick, because I was curious how this was going to look. And like I said, I did attach Betty's video onto the last video, and I will do it again because she did such a great job on making these and making a cute little box to go with it. I don't remember, I don't think she made the actual ice cream cones on the video. I'm not positive if she actually made them. I just don't remember right off the bat right now. But I do know that she did a tutorial on how to make the box. Okay, so I was wrong. This is the bottom and this is the top. Okay, there you go. Fits in there nice and neat. Okay, so then I went ahead and cut out a couple pieces. So I thought, how fun to make it look like a Neapolitan with your strawberry ice cream and your vanilla ice cream and some chocolate on the top. I guess I should have did a chocolate scoop as well, but I did not. Okay, so you just go ahead and glue these on. And I didn't want to glue too much because I did not want to be able to see the glue on the other side. So I glued it like a little bit more than halfway, like that. Okay. And then of course we just do our little icing real fast. And like I said, you won't be seeing me doing too many tutorials because, yeah, I'm not great at tutorials. But I'm doing this just because like I said, I wanted to make a video to say thank you so very much for watching the video with my grandson. I mean, you guys have no idea how much that meant to him. It meant so much. Okay, so you got it like, you finish it off like that. I do have a cherry. And I am going to double up the cherry just because I want it a little bit thicker since it's going to be on the top. I don't want it to bend really easy. Okay, and I might have put my cherry on backwards. I think I did. I put my cherry on backwards, so since I have glue on this side and I have some extra little cherries sitting here, I'm just going to thicken it up a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing, just put a little bit of glue down here at the bottom, put the cherry up there like so. And then we also have a stem that came with it, which, I do not see the piece of my stem. Okay, so this was going to be the thicker piece of the stem. I'm not positive where the stem went, but it's okay. We're not going to have to worry about that right now. So we're just going to have the cherry on the top. Okay, so I didn't want to put these little dots on here, and that was the reason I thought the waffle cone looked so much cuter. So I figured I will put some sprinkles, and I'm just going to drizzle the sprinkles on there like this. I think when me and my grandson made it, we just kind of went ahead and put one on one at a time. But I'm going to make this a little bit more simpler. Okay, so I do have some sprinkles here in this little tube. And I'm just going to go ahead and just drizzle them on there. Whatever sticks, sticks, and whatever doesn't, doesn't. And you just want to tap it so some of it comes off. And there you go. There you go, your little ice cream box. That is a Sizzix Biggs die. And just so you know, in case you're interested in the number and you didn't catch it, it's called it is 665196. I'm sorry, I don't know if I was in frame, sorry. And it's a Kath Brain die. And so if you like the die, I hope you're able to find it. And I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye, guys.